What's going on in here?
Hey?
What are you doing?
I'm just going to adjust the injectors.
Oh. So yes.
From 280 cc's to 400.
400s. Alrighty. Hi guys, how we going? Welcome back. It's been a while since I've done a video, but it's just been not really much to do. I've been waiting on parts, so as you do, it takes a while. Anyway, so progress so far on the motor is not a whole lot. It's just sitting there. I've got the bottom end back together, but I don't know how long it's going to stay like that because, well, I've got some new rod bolts coming for it, so they might be coming back out, but yeah, the motor's together and it's ready to go. All cleaned up and painted. But that's not today's project, because today we're going to try and make the head look a bit better. That is some news that came back, is since last time the head got done, so it got sent away and I got all of this faced. All there looking really good. All the valves newly reseated, and yes, that is the upgraded cams done at Waggett Cams down in New South Wales. They are 221 degrees duration, up from 190, I believe. So yeah, not a massive cam, but look, anything can help when you've got a little motor. But today, as you can see, I've already started. I know, I'm sorry, but we'll show you the rest. We're going to give these a lick of paint just to make them look a bit neater, because no one likes a bad looking engine. So we've got some brake clean, some paper towel, we'll go over, clean her up, and start masking up. Ah, the delivery of paint.
There you go.
Thank you. So I'm using this high heat stuff. It's just an aluminium look because I paint the head aluminium. Excuse me, mate. I'm trying video. And I'll do the block black. Yeah, just the typical black aluminium look. And then the type of cover will be the nice, well, I won't spoil it, but the color of the car. So yeah, we'll keep masking up. So I was just masking away and I realized that I haven't told you this, but one tip is when you're going to paint something like this, if you've got like an expendable item which you don't need anymore, like this old gasket, you can use that to catch the paint. So there's a, because you can't let the paint get onto this machined surface underneath here, otherwise, well, you'll have to sand it off, but that's probably not the best idea. But if you've got an old gasket laying around, chuck that on there and it'll protect it, and then you can just throw it away and replace it with the new gasket once you've finished painting. Alrighty, so that's the intake side all masked up. That's the word I was looking for, and yeah, it should be good. So we'll jump onto the other side and then continue on. Yeah, so that's pretty much the head finished, I believe. I'm going to use a bit of cardboard for the top, just easier than masking it all. I'll just have to be careful, but most of that's covered in oily residue, so the paint shouldn't stick anyway. Two ends done. And we'll set that aside, or just do this little cap, and then we're ready to paint. So that's everything masked up. I think good enough. Hopefully we'll find out, but I think that's everything good enough. So that means time to paint. Alright, so it's the next day. Time to start unmasking the head. Exciting news is the postman delivered this today for the Syrian. So the project continues. Here's the old one, which is also a lot smaller, but also butchered. So we finally got the new turbo. But we're not looking at that today, we're looking at this. Oh. Let's see how it turned out. Alrighty guys, so that is the finished product. Turned out looking brand new. So yeah, I guess no matter what state or age your motor is, you can always make it look nice and fresh, and it doesn't take long and just makes it look a lot better. So very happy with that. Oh, and I noticed I just missed some. Anyway, thanks for watching guys. Make sure to stay tuned because there's going to be many more of these videos coming. And yeah, so I'm not sure what's probably next. So this is the head. I just ordered an ECU, so we've gone with a max ECU. I'll do a video when that arrives. And I've got head studs coming, and I've also got rod studs coming. But the rod studs are a bit of an iffy one, because they're for a 4G63 Mitsubishi, and I don't know if they're going to fit, but we're going to try. So make sure you stay tuned as more content will come, and I look forward to building this, and I hope you guys enjoy watching it. So till next time, see you later.